Hello everyone, I am Sari Sulfikar and today I am going to solve the past papers of ICATS Mathematics Contest 2025 for grade 3 and 4. Question number 1. Some truck drivers recorded how far they each drove in the past month. Who drove the fewest miles? Option A is Zan, option B is Sarfraz, option C is Ali and option D is Hunad. So here we can see that Ali has traveled 6,542 miles, Sarfraz has traveled 6,594 miles, Zan has covered the journey of 6,548 miles and Hunad has covered 6,954 miles. So as they have asked about the fewest miles, so we can see that Ali has traveled the shortest distance, that is 6,542 miles. So we will select option C here. Question number 2. Daud's favorite candy bar is Crazy for Caramel. He is super excited because it now becomes in an extra long size. Daud runs to the store and buys a bar. He breaks the candy bar into two equal pieces because it is too big to eat all at once. What fraction represents each piece of the candy bar? Option A is 1 by 2, option B is 2 by 4, option C is 3 by 4 and option D is none of these. So here the candy bar was a whole and he divided it into two parts. So each part's fraction will be 1 over 2, means one part out of 2. So we will select option A here. Question number 3. A ball is dropped from 16 meters. Each bounce takes it half as high as the previous height. How high will it bounce after the third bounce? Option A is 1 meter, option B is 2 meters, option C is 4 meters and option D is 8 meters. The height was 16 meters. As it is given in the question that after each bounce, the height will be half. So, after the first bounce, the height will be 8 meters because half of 16 is 8. Now, the half of 8 is 4. So, we can say the height after the second bounce will be 4 meters. Similarly, half of 4 is 2. So, after the third bounce, the height will be 2 meters. So, we will select option B here. Question number 4. Kiran needs to get 72 ice cream bars for a summer party. If there are 9 ice cream bars in each box, how many boxes should Kiran buy? Option A 8 boxes, option B is 9 boxes, option C is 11 boxes and option D is 72 boxes. So here the total number of ice creams are 72 and in each box there are 9 bars. Now we have to see how many boxes are there. So for that we will divide 72 by 9. So we'll see that where 72 comes in the table of 9, that is 8. Like 9 8s are 72. So we can say that there are 8 boxes in total. That is our option A. Question number 5. Toy cars race for 10 minutes. Their speeds are red 5 meters per minute, green 7 meters per minute, blue 3 meters per minute, yellow 4 meters per minute. How much farther does the green car go than the blue car? Option A is 20 minutes, option B is 30 minutes, option C is 40 minutes and option D is 50 minutes. We know that the race is for 10 minutes as it is asked in the question that how much farther does the green car go than the blue car. So we will focus on the speeds of green and blue cars. The speed of the green car is 7 meters per minute. So we will multiply the time by the distance, that is equal to 70 meters. Now the speed of the blue car is 3 meters per minute. So we will multiply 3 meters by time, that is 10. So the total is equal to 30 meters. Now to find out the distance between the both cars, we will subtract 30 out of 70, which is equal to 40 meters. So we will select option C here. Here we can say that green car is 40 meters farther than the blue car. Question number 6. A frog climbs out of 10-meter well. Each day it climbs 3 meters but slips back 2 meters at night. How many days does it take the frog to escape? Option A is 7 days, option B is 8 days, option C is 9 days, and option D is 10 days. So on day 1, the frog will climb 3 meters, but at night he will slip 2 meters down. It means that he has just covered 1 meter. On day 2, he will climb 3 meters and 1 meter of the previous day, where 1 will be added here, so total will be 4 meters, and he will slip 2 meters down. So it means that he has covered 2 meters distance. Similarly, on day 3, he will cover 3 meters more, so the total will be 5 meters. But when he will slip 2 meters down, so it means we can say that he has traveled 3 meters. So if we keep on going, on day 7, he will cover 3 meters and 6 meters will be added from the previous days. It means he will cover 9 meters in the daytime, and when he will slip 2 meters down, the distance will be 7 meters. So on the last day, like on day 8 morning, frog is at 7 meters. During the day, he will cover 3 meters more. The total will be 10 meters. So it means that he has covered the whole distance. Now it's out, so no slipping back at night. So we'll select option B here. The frog will cover the distance of 10 meters in 8 days, which is our option B. Question number 7, read the following passage and answer the question. Sunny bought some toys for his new puppy to play with. The puppy played with the rope toy for 5 minutes. The puppy played with the frisbee for 5 times as long as he played with the rope toy. How many minutes is the puppy played with the frisbee? Option A is 10 minutes, option B is 15 minutes, option C is 20 minutes, and option D is 25 minutes. So we know that the puppy had played with the rope for 5 minutes, and for frisbee, the time is 5 times now. So we will multiply 5 times by 5, that is equal to 25 minutes. So we can say that the puppy played with the frisbee for 25 minutes. That is our option D. Question number 8, there were 120 chairs in a hall. 45 were taken out and then 3 new rows of 10 chairs were added. How many chairs are there now? Option A is 45 chairs, option B is 100 chairs, option C is 105 chairs, and option D is 120 chairs. So here, in total there were 120 chairs and 45 were taken out. It means the remaining number of chairs is 75. Now as 3 rows of 10 chairs were added, so it means that 30 chairs were added later. Now let's calculate the total. 75 plus 30 is equal to 105. So we will select option C here. There are 105 chairs now. Question number 9. Amir is picking out his clothes for school. He can wear a sweatshirt, jumper, or tennis shirt as a top. For trousers, he has sweatpants, jeans, and wool trousers. Assuming all the clothes go together, how many different combinations can Amir pick? Option A is 6 combinations, option B is 9 combinations, option C is 12 combinations, and option D is 15 combinations. So here, the first step is list the tops. Amir has 3 tops, sweatshirt, jumper, and tennis shirt. Step 2 is list the trousers. So Amir has 3 trousers, sweatpants, jeans, and wool trousers. Now our step 3 is to match them for each top. You can wear any of the 3 trousers. Like for example, with sweatshirts, you can wear sweatpants, jeans, or wool trousers. So there will be 3 outfits. For jumper, he can wear sweatpants, jeans, or wool trousers. These are also 3 outfits. Similarly, for the last top, which is tennis shirt, he can wear either of the 3 trousers. So there will be 3 outfits. Now, if we add them all, the total will be 9. So he can use 9 combinations with the 3 tops and 3 trousers. So we will select option B here, 9 combinations. Question number 10. Estimate the sum by rounding each number to the nearest thousand and then adding. The sum is approximately dash. Option A is 6,000, option B is 7,000, option C is 8,000, and option D is 9,000. So here let's round the given numbers first. The first number is 7,414. This number lies between 7,000 and 8,000. And we know that if the number is greater than 500 or 7,500, it will be rounded towards 8,000. But if the number is smaller than the center value, which is 7,500 here, then we will round towards the 7,000. As 7,414 is before the midpoint, that is 7,500, so we will round this number to 7,000. Now our next number is 1,127. If we round this number, it will lie between 1,000 and 2,000. Now, if this number is after the midpoint, which is 1500, then we will round it to 2000. Otherwise, it will be rounded to 1000. As 1127 comes before the midpoint 1500, so we will round it to 1000. Now let's add the values. 7000 plus 1000 is equal to 8000, which is our option C. Question number 11. Ali went to a bookshop and bought 3 storybooks. One cost rupees 120, the second rupees 85, and the third is rupees 95. He gave rupees 350 to the shopkeeper. How much money did Ali get back? Option A is rupees 50, option B is 85 rupees, option C is 95 rupees, and option D is 120 rupees. So here, the cost of the first book is 120 rupees and the second is 85 rupees. If we add the values, the total is equal to 205. And if we add the cost of the third book, which is 95 rupees, into 205, the total is 300. As he gave 350 to the shopkeeper, so the remaining amount will be calculated by subtracting 300 out of total value, which is 350. So the remaining amount is 50 rupees. So we will select option A here. Question number 12. A book cost $24. It's on sale for 25% off. If you also have a $3 coupon, how much do you pay? Option A is $13, option B is $15, option C is $17, and option D is $19. Let's calculate the 25% of $24 first. Basically, 25% is half and half of 100%. Half of 100 is 50% and half of 50 is 25%. So here we can calculate the half of $24 first, which is $12. And now, as we know that 25% is half of 50%, so we can find the half of 12 now, that is 6. So we can say that 6 is 25% of $24. Let's subtract it out of the total amount, which is equal to 18. It's mentioned in the question that you have a $3 coupon as well. So we can subtract the amount of coupon out of the remaining amount, which is 18. So 18 minus 3 is equal to $15. So option B is the correct answer. The cost of the book after discount and applying coupon will be $15. Question number 13. Megan is a biologist who studies how sea turtles migrate. Her gross income last month was $3,491.54. Her employer withheld $604.19 in federal income tax and $48.89 in other taxes. What was Megan's net income for the month? So 4 options are given over here. We know about her last income. The amount of the taxes will be added here. So it means that she has to pay $653.08 in total as a tax. If we subtract this amount out of her total income, the remaining amount will be $2,838.76. That is option B. Question number 14. A farmer has hens and rabbits. There are 50 heads and 140 legs in total. How many rabbits does he have? Option A is 20 rabbits, option B is 25 rabbits, option C is 30 rabbits, and option D is 35 rabbits. Like for example, if there are 30 rabbits, Each rabbit has 4 legs, so we can multiply 30 by 4, that is equal to 120 legs. Now, out of 50, if we subtract the 30 heads, then it means 20 is left, and these 20 heads are of hens. Each hen has 2 legs. So 22s are 40. It means there are 40 legs will be there for 20 hens. Now let's add the number of legs. 120 plus 40, the total is equal to 160, which is incorrect because it is given in the question that there should be 140 legs in total. Now let's check another option. Let's suppose there are 20 rabbits. Each rabbit has 4 legs, so we will multiply 20 by 4, that is equal to 80. It means 20 rabbits have 80 legs. Out of 50 heads, if we subtract the 20 rabbits heads, it means the remaining is 30. So these are the 30 hens heads. Each hen has 2 legs. So we will multiply 30 by 2, which is equal to 60. So now if we add these two number of legs like 80 and 60, the total is equal to 140. So it satisfies the conditions of the question as well. Like if there are 20 rabbits, so there are 30 hens, the total is equal to 50 heads, which is correct. Similarly, if there are 80 legs are of rabbits and 60 legs are of hens, the total is 140, which is according to the given question that there should be 140 legs in total. So we can say the farmer had 20 rabbits in total, which is our option A. Question number 15. A bakery is 10 meters wide and 19 meters long. The baker wants to put a wooden shelf around the inside the bakery. The wooden shelving costs rupees 1,357 rupees per meter. How much will the baker's shelf cost? So here 4 options are given to us. So it's given in the question that baker wants to put a wooden shelf around the inside of the bakery. Usually the shapes of the bakeries or shops are in the rectangular form. So as he has to set the shelf around the boundary of the bakery, so we will calculate the perimeter of our rectangle. The formula is 2 into length plus width, or you can write length plus width plus width. We will put the value of length and width in the formula as the length is 10 meters, so we will repeat it 2 times, and width is 19 meters. The total perimeter is 58 meters. Now let's multiply the perimeter with the cost, that is 1,357 rupees. So the total amount she will have to pay is 78,706 rupees. So we will select option C here. Question number 16. Which clock shows the time 15:42? So 4 options are given to us. So 15:42 means we are going to follow the 24-hour clock time. 15 is showing the hour, which is 3, and 42 is representing minutes. It means it is 3:42. So if we look at all our options, option D is representing the correct time, because here the hour hand has not crossed 4. It's behind 4. It means it's representing 3, means 15. And the minutes hand is just above 8. So we know that to find out the minutes, we multiply the number by 5. 5 8s are 40, and then we can add 2 more minutes, which will be 42. So we will select option D here. Question number 17. While organizing his DVD collection, Vicky put 1 DVD on the first rack, 4 DVDs on the second rack, 16 DVDs on the third rack, 64 DVDs on the fourth rack. If the pattern continues, how many DVDs will Vicky put on the fifth rack? 4 options are given to us here. So here we can see that he has kept 1 DVD on the first rack, and if we multiply 1 by 4, the answer will be 4, which is equal to the number of DVDs which he has kept on the second rack. Similarly, if we multiply this 4 by 4, we will get 16, that is equal to the number of DVDs which he has kept on the third rack. And similarly, if we multiply 16 by 4, the answer will be 64, which is equal to the number of DVDs he has kept on the fourth rack. So if we continue the pattern, we will multiply 64 by 4. The answer is equal to 256. So we can say that he has kept 256 DVDs on the fifth rack. That is our option D here. Question number 18. Uma's parents kept track of the number of times the attendance office called to report that she had been late for school. How many days was Uma late in the last 3 months? Option A is 17 times, option B is 23 times, option C is 32 times, and option D is 35 times. So, as they have asked about the last 3 months, so we can see that in March she was 6 minutes late, in April she was 7 minutes late, and in May she was 10 minutes late. So, if we add the numbers, the total is 23. So, we can select option B here. She was 23 times late in the last 3 months. Question number 19. On Friday, Lara went on a hike in the woods. She made below given bar graph to show the different animal tracks she saw. Lara went for another hike on Saturday. She saw twice as many sets of fox tracks and half as many sets of rabbit tracks. She saw the same number of sets of coyote tracks. In total, how many sets of animals tracks did Lara see on Saturday? Option A is 2 sets of animal tracks, option B is 3 sets of animal tracks, option C is 4 sets of animal tracks, and option D is 11 sets of animal tracks. So here the fox tracks were 3 already, but now this time it's twice as many sets of fox tracks already, so it will be 6. Then half as many sets of rabbit tracks, as there were 2 tracks already, now half of 2 is 1. And coyote tracks will be 4 because they were the exactly same. So the total number is equal to 11. So we will select our option D, that she noticed 11 sets of animal tracks on Saturday. Question number 20. The sum of two numbers is 7. Their product is 6. What are the two numbers? So we have to find two such numbers. If we add them, the answer should be 7, and we multiply them, the answer should be 6. So the option A is first number 1, second number 6. If we plus 1 into 6, the total is 7. And if we multiply 1 by 6, the answer is 6 ones are 6. So it means our option A is the correct option. We can check the other numbers as well. For example, if I look at option D, if we plus 4 and 3, the sum is 7. But when we multiply 4 by 3, that will be 12. So it means it's not correct. So here we will select option A. Question number 21. A train leaves station A at 3:15 p.m. and takes 2 hours and 45 minutes to reach station B. Then it waits 30 minutes before leaving for station C, which takes 1 hour and 15 minutes. Which time does the train arrive at station C? Option A is 6:45 p.m., option B is 7:15 p.m., option C is 7:45 p.m., and option D is 8 p.m. The starting time is 3:15 p.m. and it takes 2 hours and 45 minutes for the train to reach station B. If we plus 2 hours and 45 minutes into 3:15 p.m., it means the train will reach to station B at 6 p.m. Now it waits 30 minutes before leaving for station C, and then it takes 1 hour and 15 minutes. So we can plus these two times. It means that the train will take 1 hour and 45 minutes to reach from station B to station C. So if we plus 1 hour and 45 minutes into 6 p.m., the time by which the train will arrive at station C is 7:45 p.m. So we will select option C here. Question number 22. In a tournament, 64 players compete in single elimination round. Losing means you are out. How many games are played to find a winner? Option A is 32 games, option B is 63 games, option C is 64 games, and option D is 65 games. So as there were 64 players who competed in single elimination rounds, and there will be only one winner, so if 64 players will participate, 63 will lose, and then we can find only one winner. So we can say that there will be 63 games to find out one winner. So we'll select our option B here. Question number 23. A clock loses 5 minutes every hour. If it was set correctly at 12 p.m., what time will the faulty clock show when the actual time is 6 p.m.? Option A is 5 p.m., option B is 5:30 p.m., option C is 4:30 p.m., and option D is 4 p.m. So as the time is given from 12 to 6 p.m., it means there are 6 hours. And in each hour, the clock loses 5 minutes. So we can multiply 5 by 6 is equal to 30 minutes. It means at 6 o'clock, the clock will show 5:30 p.m. because of the 30 minutes error. So we will select option B here. Question number 24. A runner completes a 42-kilometer marathon in 3 hours. If she runs the first half in 1.5 hours, how fast in kilometers per hour must she run the second half to finish in her total time? Option A is 12 kilometers per hour. Option B is 14 kilometers per hour. Option C is 16 kilometers per hour. And option D is 18 kilometers per hour. So the total distance is 42 kilometers and the total time is 3 hours. As she has covered the half of the distance in first half, which is 21 kilometers, because half of 42 is 21. And now she has used half of her time, that was 1.5 hours. Now we have to see that what she has to cover in the second half. That is 21 kilometers in 1.5 hours, because half of 3 is 1.5 hours. So let's calculate the speed. To do that, we will apply the formula, which is distance divided by time. For the second half, the distance is 21 kilometers and time is 1.5 hours. If we divide 21 by 1.5, the answer is 14 kilometers per hour. So she must need to cover the rest of the distance by the speed of 14 kilometers per hour. So we will select option B here. Question number 25. A bicycle front gear has 48 teeth and the rear gear has 16 teeth. How many rotations will the rear gear make if the front gear rotates 4 times? Option A is 12, option B is 16, option C is 20, and option D is 48. According to the given information, the front gear, when it moves 1 time, it takes 3 rotations of rear gear. It means that the rear gear takes 3 times more rotations than the front gear. So here, if front gear rotates 4 times, to find out the rear gear rotations, we will multiply 4 by 3, which is equal to 12. We can say that the rear gear will move 12 times when the front gear rotates 4 times. So option A is the correct option. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel.